smoke some weed.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm not loving it because we're living in LA.
Hopefully not for long.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you go first.
It's like we either have one too few ashtrays or one too few lighters.
Yeah, that'd be my lighter.
Please don't steal mine. I think that's the last one I've got.
I had to steal one because I didn't have one.
You sneaky ass motherfucker. I think that underneath this couch, though, is like a graveyard of lighters and just like miscellaneous cat toys and like.
Have we started?
Yeah.
It's live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some lube down there somewhere.
Probably a lot of lube. Some forgotten, like, what else?
No, knowing LA, there's no lube. They just put it in. Fucking raw.
Raw dog.
Ugh. That's what this, I feel like that's what this town does to you, though.
Rapes you in the butthole with no lube.
I actually,
Okay,
I told a woman this morning because her company was like posting fraudulent shit about me online that I was going to fuck her in the ass till she died.
And she was like, "Oh God, that's so awful."
I was like, yeah, that's exactly
the
what you're
fucking
doing to me.
point,
That's what
dummy.
you're doing to me right now. So fuck you.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm gonna say all of the words that you've made me feel. But yeah.
What are you guys smoking? It smells so good.
Oh, it's marijuana.
I think this is actually the Kingston Royal.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, this is the stuff that you brought back from the Bay.
Shout out to Ron Brandon.
Ron Brandon, thank you.
Kingston Royal. Best weed in NorCal.
Easily.
I mean, the top shelf has 28 if I remember correctly, 28.33 or 53% fucking THC. Are you out of your mind, Ron? Brandon?
Well, I smoked one of those joints before you got here yesterday. And I can't remember most of us hanging out yesterday. What did we watch? Oh, we watched The West Wing?
Oh, yeah, we watched that special on West Wing where fucking Bill Clinton came on. That damn special.
I mean, the fact that he's allowed near anything. The fact that, like, that libtard America celebrates Bill Clinton after all of those photos of him on with Epstein, on Epstein's plane, knowing that he was on the island. Like, it's just fucking hysterical to me. But it was nice to see, I feel like, the cast reuniting. But I do, similarly to Chapo Trap House, blame Aaron Sorkin for the collapse of America.
No, I agree. I feel like we were talking about this, I think, before your radio show, is that the term libtard, right? Because I think most of us here, I think, we were pretty liberal back in the day, like very liberal, because it was an actual, in my opinion, a stance to kind of be proud of, to take. But now it is completely opposite in that we were saying how the libtards, quote, libtards, are that of the P-tardiers. Wow, Tea Partiers.
Yeah.
They're equivalent to like the Tea Partiers in that like they think their stance is the ultimate correct way to live life, and that if you don't have similar views, that you are completely wrong and that you deserve to be put in jail or an island, and an island should be probably put on lit on fire.
So is libtard is that like a forbidden term or forbidden word?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like, I mean, obviously it just means like a liberal who's so fucking liberal they've become retarded, but I think the word retarded is no longer allowed to be used by extreme libtard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it's like a self-perpetuating cycle
So
Yeah.
you can call
of
him a
PC bullshit.
libtard is a petard. There you go.
A petard.
A
A
petard.
petard.
Yeah.
But
Captain Petard.
I think what's interesting though is so in an episode of The West Wing, it was the episode that I think he had to write before it was like the start of season 2 or season 3, but it was right after 9/11 happens. The next season of The West Wing was supposed to come out, so he wrote a special episode that they didn't talk about 9/11, but it was like lightly acknowledging the fact that we have extremists and fundamentalists in the world who want to hurt us.
Yeah.
And what I think is interesting is that, and I know I keep saying that, but the analogy they used was fundamentalist Islam is to Islam as the KKK is to Christianity. extremist Islam is not Islam. I grew up with loads of Islamic kids. They're so like chill, peaceful,
Right.
like God-fearing people. And if you look at that analogy in the kind of social context of today, what we're seeing is liberalism is to democracy as the fucking KKK is to Christianity. Because to be liberal in this day and age is to be a fundamentalist. And I think it's really telling that, you know, certainly from my entire lived experience, when I think of domestic terrorism in the US, I think of young white men going and shooting up schools, mosques, church, things like that. But now what we're seeing in terms of domestic terrorism is fundamentalist, socialist liberals burning down our cities, essentially. I gotta go pee so bad. I'm so sorry to do this so early on, guys.
No. But you're right, though. It's everything has become politicized, especially. I mean, you can't watch sports anymore without seeing Black Lives Matter, right? And it's not a notion that we agree or disagree, but we live in a world where it's very, very gray, but everyone knows that they're black or white. And I'm not saying like racial colors, but in terms of being right and wrong. Everyone thinks that they have the right answer, and so they're just spewing it. And this is like the common thread with all our shows that we talk about whenever we complain about, I guess, where we live is people just throw these ideas across the field, wanting the other side to kind of catch the ball when they're not even in the same game, you know? And everyone's just trying to be like everyone else. That's why we need to get the fuck out of LA. Everyone's the same here. Everyone acts the same. Everyone says the same shit. So everyone's so predictable out here.
Yeah, it's
I like we're just tired of it. We're tired of like am I missing the mark here?
I think the next step is to just not care.
Yes.
Not care. And
but this is why we need to move, though. Like, you're absolutely right, and I think that's why all three of us are always together, because we keep each other calm, like we're not in the fucking hurricane or the tornado. But the second we walk out that door, it's, you know, like you said, even just driving, just being outside in public is just annoying, and it's hard to not care sometimes, because when someone cuts you off, it's like, Jesus Christ, you know?
Yeah, like today on the way here. There's a V6 Camaro in front of me, and he floors it. He completely floors it, and then he stops at a stop sign and he drives super slow. Super slow. And I'm just right behind him going like 5 miles per hour, and then he floors it again.
Trying to get your attention.
I don't know what he's doing. But
Tinted windows?
No.
Really?
Windows down, music blasting. But yeah, man, I think you just got to get to a point where you just like, I mean, you hear all this shit on the news, and you hear people talk, even if it's your friends, about politics, and some people are pro Biden or Trump, you know, extreme on either side, right? But for me, most of the time, I just let it go out the other year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure, you know, like, people know when they talk to me, at least, like, when they talk about politics, I zone out. I don't even listen.
You're literally thinking about what you're going to eat for your next meal.
Right.
Or, yeah.
That's
literally more important than politics.
Yep.
As soon as politics comes on, I'm sure you guys notice, I my brain just shuts down, and I don't like talking about it.
But you know what's funny, though? Sorry not to cut you off. But that's why we need your opinion on things, because it comes from a non-political kind of perspective, and it's just bare bones, salt of the earth perspective that you have. And so it's kind of like, you know, the leader that doesn't want to be the leader, you know, the king that doesn't want to be the king, but you have to be the king because because it comes with, you know, great responsibility. Jesus, I am so dyslexic.
It's the Kingston Royal. It's with great knowledge comes
great power comes with great responsibility. You know, I don't know how I got to Spider-Man from that, but
I wonder. Okay, so because I think as a generation, maybe you more so because you're really old.
Thank you.
But I don't remember a time in my life that things weren't politicized. But I remember a time coming from the UK when Britain wasn't politicized. Like, because I grew up and it was immediately just like Bush Gore. And then it was 9/11. Oh my god, I was just listening to another thing. Do you know they made
Gore.
them? Do you know? Okay, so this is interesting. Obviously, we're coming up to a freaking an election. Do you know the Democrats made them recount 4 times in the Bush Gore election, and all 4 times won out in favor of George Bush. So I spent my entire life thinking that like George Bush won through gerrymandering in Dade County.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, he wouldn't have won the popular vote anyway.
So,
I might be massively oversimplifying. Oh, that's the cookies or muffins.
Oh. But again, that's like sorry, I lost my train of thought. What were you saying?
Bush and Gore.
Again, sorry. My point was that's the media kind of spinning things again, right? Because I remember watching that election in high school, and I think it was actually with Ryan Kortoff. Yeah, because I think we were studying for finals or something like that.
He's such a nice
It could be a dream or something.
Man.
But I remember watching the news and thinking, man, Bush just won through fucking gerrymandering. He just stole the election. And then, 30, what?
20 years later.
Yeah, 20. God damn.
Oh, you'd have been 16.
20
Shit.
years later. I was 16 at once. Yes, I was. Yeah, the media was like, he stole the election. How dare the right Republicans? I guess at the end of the day, the point is we should all just kill ourselves very slowly.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should do it over the course of about 80 years while contributing positively to the world.
I mean, judging by what you're telling me with, this climate change, we're literally dying slowly.
Okay, so actually, why don't we, because I kind of want to talk about, I feel like we should talk about, positive stuff. But I think we should talk about it in the context of, the end of the world is, climate change. Yeah. So, if you guys knew that the world was going to end in 5 years, and you could do anything with your time, go to the moon, go to the bottom of the ocean, what thing or things would you really have to do and experience within the realms of Earth, or would you love to experience within the realms of Earth before it disappeared forever and there's no next life, the actual planet's being destroyed?
I think it's pretty cliche, but I would definitely travel the world. I would not go on in the ocean because I'd die before the world.
Oh yeah, you can't swim.
I can't
teach
swim.
him how to swim.
I can't swim, so
Damn
I would
it.
die quick. I would fucking sink. But I would love to travel. This year was supposed to be about traveling for me. But COVID happened. But definitely the Amazons. All of nature, anything nature related, the mountains, even the Maldives.
Shout out to Nick Gapper. I'll send you this episode so you can listen to it. So Nick, he's got a different surname, Hardman. I can't even remember, but he's Gapper. Does a lot of ocean conservation tours. He's our Maldive hookup. Who, we would have gone to see. But yeah, okay, so Maldive. What else?
Yeah, that. I just want to travel and see the world.
Wait, Maldives is a place where it's the vacation spot where you can take a shit and see into the ocean, basically, right? Because the floor is basically glass.
Yeah, and also I think you can do
life.
it in Tahiti and Bora Bora places.
You can poop.
Bora Bora in Tahiti or something like that.
But you're not. I'm not saying you poop into. You're actually in your little hut hotel.
But you can see the.
But there's
the
a
floor is
window
glass.
to the ocean floor while you're taking a shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should
I would love
definitely
to do that
go.
too.
Yeah.
Take a shit and look at some.
Yeah. I want to shit all
Fishes.
over the world.
That's yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna shit all over the world.
I'm trying to think.
That's luxury.
I had a shit on in a rooftop bathroom in Morocco once. That was pretty cool in Essaouira in Morocco.
A rooftop bathroom in Morocco. That
Yeah.
can go either very, very luxurious.
It was okay. So you know, like my bohemian style, like that. So not like luxury, but for me, fucking luxury.
The bathroom was bohemian luxury.
I mean, like, by my standards, yeah, not by your guys' standards. It would have been just like a regular.
So is that
bohemian
lower?
bathroom.
No, so to get water, you have to use this lever up and down.
Yeah, my idea of luxury is like not a hole in the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have low standards.
Yeah, my entire childhood, we'd go to like bathrooms in France, and it would just be like a fucking hole in the floor, and it's like squat, and I'm like, I'm a lady.
Squat.
What? Now I'm just like, I don't
Squat.
fucking care. Yeah.
I squatted in the mountains.
Well,
You've taken an outdoor squat shit in the which
Yeah,
mountains?
Yeah.
you have to.
It was in Azusa, I believe. It's not
Is it?
that far.
Is it Arizona?
No, here.
Azusa. Oh, Jesus.
You could literally take a
I'll
shit
finish.
in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard and not get arrested for it in LA now. Maybe
I
that's
mean,
where I'll shit
Yeah,
next.
I mean, was it with you guys? Or was it with Kenny where I saw? I mean, I've seen it a few times, but recently saw some homeless just shitting on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, no, that's like a regular thing when you're brought up in this town, this lovely town called LA. I remember I was laughing my ass off. I don't know if I ever told you this story, but when you're getting off of Crenshaw off the 10, you're going west, so the exit off the 10 west. There's this off of Crenshaw. There's this little island where you're like a crosswalk island, and there's this homeless person like looking around for something, and then we're at a stoplight. And we're like, what the fuck is he looking for? He's like, drops his pants and proceeds to take a shit in the middle of the island crosswalk. And I start busting up laughing because the poo's coming out like soft serve, just like in like a perfect circle. And my sister's gagging. I'm laughing off the wazoo. But then here's the kicker. He keeps looking for something as he's taking a shit. I'm like, what the fuck is he looking for? So he poops. Picks up his pants, zips up his zipper, still looks for something, and he goes, unzips his pants, puts down his pants, wipes his ass with his bare hand, and shakes it off.
Oh, jeez.
Like it was just dirt.
No choice.
Yeah,
choice.
you know what though? He took diligent time looking for something to wipe his asshole with, but unfortunately he couldn't find anything, so he used his fingers and wafted it. This is an actual term, ladies and gentlemen. Wafted it like so off of his
Fuck
hands.
this fucking town.
Right?
Fuck this town
And it
in
was
the
his right
face.
I have a story for you guys.
It's like forgotten. It's like the
Ooh.
lost horror.
Sorry, I have another New York version, but please, yeah.
Yeah, what's your story?
No,
Oh,
mine's not that bad.
Jesus.
But I thought it was bad. So I was in
Yeah.
NorCal this past weekend in San Jose, and we went to this bar called District. Great bar.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't smoke outside, obviously. So I walked like a few hundred feet down,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in front of a parking garage. But from this parking garage, you can see the apartment, and they have balconies, right? And so there's a balcony right in front, and this Asian guy comes out, and he comes out, and from the balcony, like if this is the if this is the wall, he's standing here, and he stands and he just looks down. And he's looking down for like 5 minutes, and Kenny was like, "Yo, look at that guy. Like, I think this guy's fucking weird. Something's going on." He just keeps looking down. I was like, "Is he jerking off or what is he doing?" And then we kept looking at him. We just kept staring at him. He was on the second floor, so it's just right there, right in front of us.
Yeah.
We kept looking at him, and he looks at us, and then we're like, "Oh shit! I think we fucked up because he's staring at us now." And he looked back. He kept looking down, and he went down. He picked up a puppy corgi. And we're like, "Oh,
Fucking hell."
And he was holding his corgi and he was looking at us, and like he was trying to show, like, let us know, okay, I'm not a fucking freak.
Thank God for that fucking corgi, huh? Fucking hell.
Oh my god, that was. You're a very good.
How did a poop story go into a corgi story?
Didn't you?
Oh, because he looked like he was about to take a shit or something.
He was taking a piss outside, or he was jerking off outside. I don't know.
That reminds me, like this is when I started to surf the subways in New York when I was living there. It was one of the earlier years I was there during college, and there was a homeless dude. It was late at night on the 6th train, and it was maybe about 10 people in the car, and he politely asks, I'm very hungry. Does anyone have any change that you can spare? And like typical New Yorkers, looked at him, didn't give a shit.
Oh, it's not like Londoners.
Yeah. No, but New Yorkers care, It was just like, it was really late. New Yorkers actually care. But it was really late. No one gave a shit. And he looks around. He's like, you sure? And I'm like, no one's answering. Okay, keep going. He's like, okay. And he goes, and he makes his notion of like, okay. Like, I don't like, raises his shoulders, like, okay, here it goes.
Oh, no.
He puts his hands inside his crotch, rubs it, puts his hand in his back into his ass, rubs it, right? And he touches all the bars inside the car. And we all got up together like a little fucking symphony and walked out like a military, just like one by one. And then, I'm pretty sure everyone in that car, we all learned to surf together that day or that night. I mean, I don't blame him. Listen, you're hungry, you want money, everyone looks at you and like you're a fucking vermin. I'm sure he had like a great life before.
Yeah, fuck it, innit?
I'd probably do something worse.
It's actually kind of fucking genius.
God, there's honestly.
I got one. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no.
No.
Okay, so my dad, I can't remember which one of my dad's friends this was who did this, but this is like, I guess, more personal, and not quite. Oh, okay. So my dad used to fit carpets. That was like how he made a living for a while, and I guess. My dad's an old stoner, so are all of his fucking friends. They're all like, old rock and rollers. So they're all big kids. And one of the games that they used to play was like, okay, let's see how many cups of tea we can get out of like every house we go to today. Like, we don't have to drink them all, but like, let's just see how many. And like, to the point where, people bring them like 8-9 cups of tea in the space of like 30 minutes fitting a fucking carpet, just for like shits and giggles. And they go to the last house, and this woman, my dad, I can't remember like his exact words, but he was like, she was just like a crusty old like witch bitch fucking horror cunt. And literally not once did she offer them a cup of tea. Like, it's customary, right? You go to the UK, before you say hello, it's like, oh, do you want a cup of tea? It's just what you fucking do.
I didn't know that.
Oh, really? I guess it's like a big part of the story. Yeah, so like, it's really fucking, like, you just chug tea all day, every day being British. It's not like a ridiculous stereotype from the television. It's a legit way to live.
Yeah.
And so this fucking woman won't give them a cup of tea. And so my dad's friend, I guess she's like out of the room or whatever that they're fitting the carpet in, and it's obviously got all of her personal belongings in, and the book that she's reading is on coffee table. And so my dad's friend like goes, oh, Hugh, like, go check, make sure she doesn't like come back. And he goes up to the book that she's reading, and he just rips out the last page.
Oh, that's so funny.
I've done it to so many people.
You're gonna be like, you took like a shit in the middle of the carpet or something. That was like a payback.
I thought he was gonna wipe his shit with that last page.
I know. I was like,
Put it back in.
Where's the poo in this story? I'm waiting for the poo.
But no, I did it. So I was dating a guy when I first moved out here. Sorry, babe, I've dated guys before you.
No, it's a great transition from poo and then into dating guys, though. It's great.
Well,
I'll
he's
take
a
that
nurse,
though.
So he's probably surrounded by poo, which is like, it's
you know
good
what?
that
You're
he's
welcome
a nurse,
that I'm
but
not
like,
a
he's
nurse
not a
then.
good
Sorry,
person.
Katie, no disrespect.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't.
No, he saved my life basically.
He
Remember?
did.
Remember?
I was also there.
That we still think that seizure was caused by the ghost of the cabin.
Oh,
Just saying.
100%. But
We should probably elaborate on that story instead
yeah,
of just
I was
say
about
it
to
out
say,
loud.
fuck my story. Let's just go into this.
No,
one.
no, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hijack your story.
No, it's okay. I don't want to hear about your exes on our podcast either. Not really an ex though, just some fucking bloke that was dating girl in San Diego who pissed me off, and then I ripped the last page out of the book that he was reading, and then he posted about it on Facebook. But then everyone who responded to the post had a pun, and it was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Hilarious. That's when you know, huh?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that
That's
felt
when you
really
know.
good. That felt like a true success. You know,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Fuck, I forgot what story I was gonna
I think
say.
you're reading too much into
I
this.
have it. I don't have it.
Sorry, is it underneath?
I think I have it.
What the hell was I gonna say? What was I saying?
The fact that a ghost gave you a seizure that time and Kenny
the
saved you.
Seizure. We were in Big Bear for
Danny's
30th. Danny's final 30th. I thought he was 30 for like 10 years already.
Jeez.
I'm kidding. No, it's because you're so wise.
So wise.
But no, here's an eerie thing, right? Thankfully, the people in the room that are very sensitive to, you know, the other side, the paranormals, which are Kay and Danny, they're very affluent in this area in terms of just kind of a sixth sense, right? Am I incorrect in saying that?
I mean, like when the lights are turning on and off and there's like someone leaning over your bed.
Yeah, that's the shit I'm talking about, right? And then Danny's like, "Oh yeah, I felt something," and I
Yeah.
was like, "Fucking hell!"
How could you not? Like the second we walked in, the second we walked through those doors, both you and I swear we should
Really?
have said something.
You guys looked at each other and
I
were
feel
like,
like I
we're-
knew that you knew that something was up, but I didn't want to say it because it's like the second we had walked in.
that shit was basically Paranormal Activity 14.
Yeah, 100%. It was. Do you know what though? The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that was actually really fucking cool. Like, what a cool fucking. No offense that you had, not the.
No.
seizure, but the whole
it is kinda
experience
cool.
was. I found it incredibly validating. I'm actually really glad it happened.
No,
Not the seizure.
I mean, did you see it? Did you see the old dude sitting in the fucking?
No, I didn't see anybody.
You just felt like this, you know,
Yeah, but
demon.
again, like, I'm in a place where I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about anything really.
You know what though?
That's gonna be the theme of this podcast. Talking about stuff we don't care about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just doesn't bother me. Like I feel it.
Right.
I know something's there, but I got to a point where I'm like, okay, do what the fuck you gotta do. Just don't bother me. That's it.
Right. But you said the feeling of the place or them, I'll say, that they were not peaceful. That they, not that they were hostile, but that they, wow, English, but that they were a bit dark,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And Kay was saying that she kept seeing this old man sitting in this kind of big lawn chair, would you call it?
So you know when like where the ping pong thing was,
Mhm.
and then you walk through the door and there's that armchair right there.
Armchair.
I
not
saw a guy in
lawn
there,
chair.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah. But that was like I was walking in from where the hot tub is, and it was on there. It was like, oh fuck, and then it was gone,
Mm.
and I was like, I'm just on lots of. Oh, why is the fucking light gone out?
Dude, come on.
Yo, fuck this shit! I am
Really?
done. I am done.
The light
Every
just, guys,
fucking
the
time.
light just went
Oh.
off.
Christ
The light just went off on our ring light.
No.
Here's the thing, like the reason why Kay's reacting this way is because after this trip, we came back to this apartment and the electronics were acting fucking hilarious. Not hilarious. It wasn't working. And so I'm getting fucking goosebumps. So what just happened was, I guess, maybe Paranormal Activity, because there was a fairy light there that we have on a door a little while ago. Wow. And that shit was going on and off by itself. But the timing of that was just like weird.
Okay, no, I want to talk about this more because this is,
Right? It's that same ghost.
And I think like anyone who knows me, who
What
sees
the fuck?
anyone who knows me, who just saw my fucking reaction, this is okay. So what happened was we get to this cabin, it's haunted as fuck. I'm very aware of the fact
That's
that we brought something back with us. But I'm there as a scientist, like, hey, don't say this shit out loud. Lanny will never fucking speak to you again. And, like, it will happen. And so we come back, and, like, I start to notice weird shit within a day. Like, lights on, like, fairy lights on and off. I've got these fairy lights next to my bed that you've got to fucking force on, force off. The ones that were above the door here.
Yeah, that's
same
what I was
deal.
trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and so whenever we would... Like, I did, like, a lot of cleansing and all that kind of, like, hippy-dippy shit that you're supposed to do. But I'm, like, fully aware that we're not living in this apartment alone.
Yeah.
I think we need to just, like, acknowledge that. And every single time we either talk about it or are in a really good place. Because I don't think it's benevolent. I don't think whatever this thing is a negative force here. I think it's just trapped.
Free. I feel like it's free now.
See, I don't. I
No?
feel like it's going to be trapped in whatever dwelling it gets moved to. So maybe we'll, like, let it move with us to another place.
No.
Or we can, like, leave it
With
here.
all due respect, no.
Plus, I think here it's good because there's lots of other ghosts in this building.
Yeah, that's for sure. But that was very, like, here's the thing. Like, that was weird.
But the fact that we're sitting here talking about it, this is a consistent thing that
Yeah.
occurs. And that fucking light goes off. I felt it like this. And again, it's just one. Oh,
But you were saying, though,
Jesus.
continuing your story, then you weren't able to sleep that night because...
Oh, at the
and,
cabin?
Yeah, and you
Oh.
didn't tell me for obvious reasons because I'm a little chicken shit when it comes to this stuff. But she couldn't sleep by herself in her room because when she went to go sleep by herself, when she opened her eyes, she saw this fucking woman hovering over her.
Yeah, I saw the wife.
Of the what? Yeah. And then Kay had this feeling of she thinks that maybe the wife maybe murdered the husband or like there was like this. The basement was super cold. Do you remember
and
that?
It smelled like death.
And there was this stench of like,
Oh, the bottom floor?
the bottom floor.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm sure, if they were married or if they had some kind of close relationship, like a family relationship,
Yeah.
right? But then, remember when we didn't take one photo as a group together the entire trip.
Weird.
Do you remember that? Not one photo. But we tried to take a photo. And then when we tried to take a photo, that's when I had my fucking seizure.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did we? I feel like we got one when we were watching the fight, though.
Oh
did.
no, we did, but it was like a security camera shot. It wasn't
Yeah.
like
It
a
wasn't like a
hey, let's
group
take a
fun
family photo
family
kind of
photo.
thing. And so I'm not saying that's what it is,
I
but
think it is though.
but I'm like, they didn't want us to be a family because their family life was such shit, and they had to give me a seizure.
It was it's one of the biggest things I think that's ever happened to me, actually, that trip. It's like one of those things where I'm so glad it happened. Like I said, it validates so much. I feel like it brought us all closer together.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been this close to Kenny had it not happened, for obvious reasons. Because
Yeah.
he was just so fucking great.
No, Kenny just nursed the hell out of me.
It was so
that's what
great.
he is basically.
Yeah.
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 But
But like I always say with these incidents, just acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Like, just let it go.
I know, it's weird. When I'm here on my own, I quite like the fact that there's a ghost here. It makes me feel a lot less alone.
Really?
Yeah.
I like her, or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
That's where I'm not
Yeah.
there just
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
yet. If I
Just-
felt that,
If you acknowledge it, like, if you always react the way you do,
No, that was purely because of
yeah.
like that was.
but if you do react to it,
Mm.
if you always react to it, it's always gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
yeah.
gonna bother you.
I think if we were anywhere else, it's I always think it's like contextual to the ghost. And I feel like whatever is in this apartment is fine. The guy who was in my last apartment was a fucking legend. And hooked me up several times, like freaked people out who I really didn't want hanging around me anyway.
Yeah, he never bothered me.
No, he was super chill. Well, he knew.
Mhm.
We sound like fucking freaks.
But nah, because like I think a lot of people, when I sit down and look, you'd be amazed the number of people who like come across as super like, normal, don't like fun, like would never talk about ghosts, aliens, this kind of shit. As soon as you get them alone, they're like, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, fuck it. It's like when you meet stoners. Like stoners are like secretive about being stoners in Britain, and then as soon as like you guys realize you have that in common, you got a friend for life, even if you have nothing else in common.
Yeah, because it's it's a way of life almost, Because people that smoke as much as we do, yeah, it's definitely a way of life, because it's not to say that we can't function when we smoke, because when we have to actually be very creative and be, methodical, we can't smoke. But any other time, yeah, we're absolutely high, which I wouldn't have it any other way because,
this is so fitting because this can be our Halloween episode.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, there
That's
you go.
so dope.
That's so, yeah.
That's so smart. Actually, I was going to say, so this year is probably the least I've smoked since I started smoking because of work. So when we're together, obviously I'm going to smoke a joint. But because I smoked spliffs up until the start of this year, so I was smoking more anyway. And now I'm just on blunts, no more tobacco for me. Like there was one night where I text Danny at maybe like 8:30 or something like that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a smoke, and he was like, is this your first smoke of the day? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, it is. Because when I'm on my own and I've got like work and stuff during the day, I can't smoke, otherwise I'll just end up binge watching The Hills or fucking trash TV and not doing anything.
Yeah.
But when I'm around you, I stay like hyper motivated when I smoke, which is great.
What's that funny,
Is that a
dude?
good thing?
What's that funny,
I
dude?
guess not yesterday. Like I say that, but it's
Smoking
like,
more with Lanny.
oh
she
no,
needs to. Shit, I get it.
it's fun though. Why? I would always much rather be stoned than not.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe maybe smoking kind of blocks all that paranormal shit. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think. I tell you what, actually, the more I think about it, I used to see a lot of stuff as a child, but then I started smoking pot when I was like fucking 13, so
Goddamn.
kind of coincides
Wild
with a lot
child.
of big other changes.
Right.
No, there's just fuck all else to do.
I learned how
in
to tie my
Swansea.
shoes when I was 13.
Fucking retard.
I feel
Literally.
like when I smoke,
That was a joke.
I'm less aware
Yeah.
of my surroundings because I'm so fucking high. I get
Mhm.
so high so easily. I think it makes sense, at least for me.
Yeah.
But when I'm sober, which I am pretty much all the time, I'm
Mhm.
very
I'm
aware of
sorry.
everything. I like to be aware of everything, right? I want
Yeah.
to be ready for anything that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But when I smoke, like the other day, I couldn't fucking focus on shit.
That's great.
Yeah. No, that's not good.
That's not good.
I mean, when you're trying to be precise with your movements and reactions because of a video game, yeah, quite the opposite of what
Right.
you should be doing.
Right.
But in terms of like, and yeah, there's a certain limit I think to being creative using it, because when you smoke too much, you're an amoeba. You know what I mean? You
I get
bleh.
that.
But when you have, especially when I have to read bad scripts or bad sides, you just take one nice little puff or 13 puffs,
Or 13. Yeah.
and the topic of interest kind of just pops out at you,
Mm.
and you're able to kind of go from there. But
So I think we need to get really stoned and go see some haunted houses.
fuck
Actually,
that. Nope.
I was gonna say, what's the most haunted place you guys have ever been?
Here, literally.
Really?
Yeah.
This
literally.
apartment?
Yeah, I've never experienced things like this before.
Sorry.
No, it's actually okay because I feel protected with y'all next to my sides.
I think mine is my grandma's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, even my mom started talking about that.
What? Tell us
Yeah.
everything.
It's just dark in
It's
the house.
yeah.
Like there's a lot of light comes in, but it's dark. It's
That's
a dark
so
house.
yeah.
I was gonna say a lot of dark shit's gone down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that place is fucked up.
I just got chills again.
Oh.
With the current people or the people. Well, my grandma lives there by herself now, but with her ex-husband, it's been hell.
Yeah.
It's been hell on earth. It's been hell in that building for the past since 1987. 1987, yeah.
Yeah.
That place, and then my parents' first house in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
That place was pretty. It was weird.
What kind of weird?
That place didn't have a lot of light coming in. But for example, it's a very old house, right? When it's hot, it's really hot. When it's cold, it's so cold.
Mm-hmm.
My room only, out of the whole house. First, before I get to that, the previous owners of my house. So apparently the house wasn't sold for a few years because the previous owner was a narcotics detective. And he got involved in some things, and so he got caught. And so he shot himself with a shotgun in my closet.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I found that out, like, towards...
I've been in that closet.
Which one?
Oh, you talking about the Valley House?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Thank the fucking
No.
Lord.
Yeah, he killed himself, and I found it out around the time when I was moving out. I was like, oh, fucking thank God I'm leaving. But yeah, a lot of haunted shit. Most of my whole paranormal experience was from that house.
What, you hear like shell casings at night flying on the floor?
No. It's more like
Brains everywhere.
you know, like creaks,
Creeks?
like the wood, like
Yeah,
people walking.
yeah.
I heard a lot of walking. Like I would get a lot of scissor lock. And like one time when I was studying for the SATs,
Mm-hmm.
right, and had to go take the test, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. to study again, and when I woke up, I fell asleep with my eyes open, and then the TV would turn on and off.
Oh, man, straight up poltergeist shit,
Yeah.
man. Come on.
Yeah, and it gets worse. I won't get into it, but
Wait,
He went
what?
inside the television and then came back out.
Yeah, like so.
So what
he
happened
went
inside the
to-
television?
what's the River Styx?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, what happened? What's the worst?
no, so the TV would turn on and off, and then the volume would go up.
Oh, that's true.
That's
poltergeist.
really fucking scary.
Did you see a small little blonde child on the other
No,
side?
no.
Jesus.
The volume would go up, but then the thing is, so I don't get how this happened. I can't explain it, but we had cable.
Uh-huh.
We had cable TV. But you know, when you flip through channels where there is no cable, you have those static pages.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all of us 90s kids
Yeah,
know. You
right,
see a
right,
nipple
yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Never mind, something different. Okay.
There was like it's just all static, right? It's all static. You know,
Uh-huh.
that channel, right, where there's no channel, so it's just static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
I remember.
Don't like that.
that
channel.
came on, but I had no channel like that. I had cable. I had charter TV.
I paid for this shit, fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then my eyes were open. I was still awake, but I had scissor lock at the same time. But I was aware of what's going on, and I would look at the remote, and I'm trying to reach the remote in my sleep.
Oh no.
But I'm looking at the remote, and no one's touching it. I was thinking to myself, "Am I pressing something?" Right? I couldn't see, but I see the remote in arm's reach, and I was reaching for it. And then when I was reaching for it, I would hear myself moan.
Oh, like night terrors.
Yeah.
No.
I heard myself
Jesus.
moan, and then I woke up, and then I see the TV was off.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
So it
straight
could have just been a nightmare.
No, the eerie thing is the moaning part is what got me
Right.
because I've had a lot of scissor luck, which I think people recognize it as sleep paralysis,
Sleep paralysis, yeah.
right? But to try to wake myself up, I would moan really loud, and
Mm.
how I would know this is like my girlfriends at the time would be like, they'd try to wake me up because I'd be going.
I've heard you do that.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
yeah. What?
Ugh.
I've
So-
never moaned before.
That's
it
what's-
was just I would try to move a body part as hard as I can, and I would wake up. That's how I would wake up, but then I would hear myself going,
No.
oh,
I
shit.
feel like it's like someone trying to cross to the other side or something.
It feels
Using
like
your
that.
body.
The
Yeah.
only times I've ever had sleep paralysis, I've seen other people in the room with me. It's horrible.
Yeah, I had those too. Yeah.
I think my worst one was, and my worst ones have always happened after like a really hard night of drinking, and this was in Korea where we were promoting. Actually, the very first film that I shot in New York, we were promoting in Korea because it was produced by a Korean production company called CJ. And so they were nice enough to kind of like take us around the film festivals in Busan, the Busan International Film Festival, which is like the largest international festival. And so it becomes like this massive international area. And so you meet everyone. So everyone's drinking constantly. It's drinking culture in Korea. And, you know, when you're with international people just drink, right? So drinking there for 10 days and then drinking like that in Seoul for 10 days. And one of the final nights, it was during the daytime, taking a nap around like maybe 1. It was me in the same, I was in a twin bed and my buddy was on the other bed. And I'm taking this really hard nap. And I get sleep paralysis. I'm trying to wake up. And it's bad. But this time I wasn't moaning. I just couldn't move. I just was trapped basically, right? And then all of a sudden I see at the edge of my feet 2 kids looking at me.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this. Oh.
And that's when I started, and then that's when I think I was able to kind of like moan, because they started to move around my bed. Nope. And so I moaned, and then that's when my buddy woke me. He was like, yo, shut the fuck up. What? Why are you moaning? It's like, shut up. I'm trying to watch this show. Right? And I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did you see those kids? He goes, what? Right? So I explained the story to him. He's like, yo, you need to get some water. Drink some water. It was probably because of, it was probably just like a physiological thing, but that was straight one of the scariest, scissor lock experiences ever. Like, when you involve little children into scary stories, I'm out. I'm out. And then they start laughing. Thank God they didn't laugh.
Oh my God. What the fuck were we watching the other day where the kids started laughing and we were like,
It was like a Chuck E. Cheese commercial.
Oh, so I forgot to mention. So the room where the person killed himself.
Yeah.
My room out of the whole house. It's the only room where when it was winter, and the valley, it gets cold, but not this cold. You know, when it's so cold, you see the air come out of your mouth? That was my room. We didn't have any heater.
See, the sixth sense is real.
But then that room only was so cold, and I just always at night, just like fucking
Dude.
Steam.
See, that bottom floor of that cabin was fucking. That was weird. See, there's something to say about that cold. There's no ghost in the desert. Oh, no, actually, that's bullshit. Because remember we went to, we were in Utah. We went to that ghost town, and then there was this kind of dungeony there was a dungeony place.
Oh, that
and your
was
camera
so
was glitching out.
Yeah.
I went down there on my own, and I didn't even remember running back up the stairs. I just remember looking. I was just out. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I remember. Didn't we stand in the middle?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
And I went in there for a split second. I realized I don't feel much about it. I think scare myself because I trust you guys.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, there's shit in here that scares me.
Right.
But I don't think I'm susceptible to those things. So I just walk in there and I scare myself like a little child. I'm like, oh, okay, I can't do this.
I just embraced it. I went in the middle.
She was like, get the demons in and become.
Oh, speaking of, we tried to watch Jeepers Creepers yesterday.
Oh my God, I
Have you
was
ever
getting
seen it?
so
No, I
mad.
don't think so.
Oh my God. I think if we'd gotten, like,
So
literally,
mad.
babe, if you had watched for another 5 minutes,
I couldn't.
it would have, like, gotten into it.
Really?
But it was annoying the shit out of me.
Because
Justin Long, I just wanted to fucking slap him.
I mean, he played it so fucking well.
He always does.
You know, he played this like just typical Midwestern kind of dude,
fucking dickhead.
right? And he's trying to save the day because he saw maybe bodies being thrown down this hole, and so he tells his sister, "Hey, we just gotta, all we gotta do is just take a look down the hole, and all right, all we gotta do is just look down the hole. Okay, that's all we're gonna do." And he goes, as like a final button, he goes, what if it was you? And she was like, yeah. I was like, you fucking dumb fucking
Yeah, it's
idiots.
like, don't go look down the fucking hole, guys.
So they go back to this boarded fucking house where this man had this like monster truck looking thing that's all, rapey looking, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they run him off. He runs them off the road.
And they go back.
They go back to the house from which they were ran off the
So
road.
he shows aggression
Stupid
twice.
Yeah, this is how stupid it is.
It's so stupid, but it's so good.
Okay. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry.
Watch like the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, I had to not throw something at the wall.
Oh.
So they go back to this hole, and the hole's basically, in New York they have to throw trash down that little hoop, that little chute. It's like that, right? But that thing goes down the ground.
Should I tell you what happens?
Well, at this point, they should all die.
Oh, they
But-
do.
Okay.
I think.
But like,
Yeah,
he
they
looks
do.
down,
Oh,
right? And
I
obviously
remember
there's
the
something
ending.
down there. He goes, all right. All we're gonna do is, if I see something move, I'm just gonna look deeper down. Right? He goes, grab my legs. So she grabs his legs, and he goes, see, I told you, there's somebody. We gotta save them. And then, of course, like, there's a screech, and he goes, oh no. And then he goes, oh no, it's just rats. Oh no, it's rats. And then she lets go of the feet, and he falls into the abyss of where I didn't see any dead bodies, but it was where
There's a metric fuck ton of dead bodies.
Okay, yeah, and so he deserves to be there. And so there's
He
no
ends up there.
reason to watch it any further, because so when he dies, that's what's supposed to happen, because he deserves it.
Okay, so can I tell you what happens?
Uh-huh.
Like the plot. It's fucking hysterical. So
yeah.
the guy in the truck is actually a monster, and he surfaces like every 27 years or some shit. It's basically a rip-off of It, but for like grown-ups.
Oh.
So basically his whole thing is he scares you, and then he smells the part of you that he wants to eat, that replaces his organ or whatever, or like body part. So say in the car with Justin Long, he wanted to eat Justin Long's like eyes. Like he wanted to have Justin Long's eyes be his eyes. So he scares Justin Long in the car, and then like the end of the movie, it's basically Justin Long's body like sawn in half with like the eyes removed, and the monster like appears behind it, and it's like this skeletal lizard fucking terrifying thing. But there's all these like little plot things, like the monster, when the monster's coming, because there's a song that plays that's like kind of very creepy. And there's like this old woman who warns them, and she's like, you must run, he's gonna get you. And that kind of plays through the whole franchise. And I watched them all religiously as a child.
Right,
and
they should all die. Yeah.
it was, everyone always
Yeah.
does. It's like this. He's like Jeepers Creepers is the monster.
Weren't there like 8 of them? Jeepers Creepers 8.
Oh, there's fucking millions of them. Yeah.
So the lizard
sure.
doesn't die. The lizard just becomes more lizards.
No,
What is
he's Jeepers Creepers 2 is actually really good as well.
Really? So is the hole deeper, and is the pit bigger?
Yeah, basically.
God, fuck.
It was a hit.
Clearly. I mean, I think the dumber it is, us Americans love it more.
Yeah, look at Fast and the Furious.
I would love to be in that fucking season. You know how many times I've auditioned for that fucking...
Okay, but I gotta say, the first few were great,
Uh-huh.
but now it's ridiculous. Have you guys seen the trailer?
Yeah. There's like stealth fighters picking them up with like, those robotic game arms. They're flying above, and they pick it up with like that arm, and then the car gets on the arm, and the arm picks it into the belly of the... I sound like a little kindergarten trying to do show and tell right now.
I'll just say this. I mean, first of all, the main character Dominic Toretto, he never dies.
Yeah,
Right,
because
he
he's
never
a
dies.
god.
And then apparently in this latest one, he goes to space.
Yeah, because he's a god.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
Space.
is that Vin Diesel?
Yeah, that's
Vin
Vin Diesel.
in space?
Yes, it's Vin Diesel.
Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel in space?
You don't
I
know?
don't know.
So
Apparently.
into it.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, that just reminded me. Have you guys actually watched the trailer for this movie called Jujitsu? Have you seen it?
Jiu-jitsu. What the fuck is it called?
I wish people could see how he was literally trying so hard.
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh man, you want? So the latter half of the word libtard. That's exactly what he was.
I have not seen Jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, with
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus fucking
yes.
Christ.
Just so, Kate, Jiu-Jitsu is a martial art that
Is it spelled Jew? No, like, is that the actual
J-E-W.
pun?
No.
Because I would see that movie. Okay, continue. Sorry.
So it's basically it's like wrestling on the ground, kind of, right? You're grappling on the ground. Okay, you're utilizing your limbs, and you're trying to make your opponent. He can't. Fuck, I can't fucking talk right now.
I was like, yep, that's English. Yep.
So our professional careers like revolve around speaking
Right.
only, like
Right.
literally.
Okay, so
on our terms.
basically, it's ground.
Oh
Okay,
no, I know
everything's
what
on the ground,
jujitsu
right? Okay.
is. Yeah. I know. I know what fucking jujitsu is. I thought you were describing the film to me. You just describing the sport to me.
I wish people could just see his face because he's describe. I could see in his mind just like trying to describe it, right? And then what comes out is the ground.
This is where that thing comes in with my explaining sometimes.
That thing comes in with this.
Sometimes. He said sometimes. Yes, please continue. Please continue.
It's the ghost. It's the ghost. It's fucking up my speech.
I'm
right
glad he got the part right because man.
Ghost speech now.
Okay, so yes, the
okay.
ground.
so-
You're not having a okay.
Okay, the movie.
Yeah, there's Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
on the ground.
So we have
Okay,
movie
it's not
the
even, It's not
ground.
even fucking funny anymore if I talk about it.
no, it is. Trust me.
Well, basically, movie has nothing to do with it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh right.
And
about?
it's about like this alien soldier that comes every 30
Oh,
years.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ. So it's just
he-
it again and Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, and then he has to fight the best fighter on the planet.
that is the most retarded.
And it's called
Oh!
jiu-jitsu
It's called
because
jiu-jitsu.
you know
Babe,
why? Jiu-jitsu is
That movie's been made. That movie was allowed to be made.
Oh yeah,
That's
not
not
only was it made, it is being shown globally, my dear.
Yeah, and it's actually with like top action.
Oh yeah, I almost said Bangkok.
Tony,
Oh my god,
Tony,
Lanny.
Tony Jha.
Tony Zhao.
Ong Bak.
Oh my, I
Yeah,
said fucking
Bak, yeah.
Bangkok. You racist piece of shit, Lanny.
Yeah.
Oh
There are top like actors in the martial arts
Yeah.
that are in this movie, but this movie is nothing about jiu-jitsu. But it's about an alien that comes every 30 some years
Yeah.
and has to fight.
Why
the
does
best
he have
fighter.
to? What happens if he doesn't fight the best fighter?
I don't know.
Because Tony Zhao is like the best Muay Thai fighter
But
ever.
it's not only him though. But yeah.
Should we watch this movie and live stream our reaction to the movie and
We-
podcast it potentially?
Well, we don't want people watching us sleeping.
No, I think we could do a pretty dope
No,
commentary.
I'm kidding. No, I think yeah. Oh man, do you remember Nicolas Cage in the '90s though? Like he was smashing it. What was that one with
with Cher? No, that was
with Cher? No, with Top Gun. He played the wife of Meg Ryan. Angels. Oh, what was it?
Angels and Demons. That
Is it Angels and
fucking-
Demons?
No,
Not Angels and
it
Demons.
was,
It's not Tom Hanks, baby.
No, I know the one you're on about though. I can't remember what it's called.
Angels in the City.
No.
City of Angels.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
City of Angels.
Is this City of Angels?
I think so.
We're completely butchering.
National Treasure.
But that's oh yeah, the first one was good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, Gone in 60.
He was also the ghostwriter, right?
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's a ghost writer, not a writer, but a writer,
That's what.
which was on PBS, and actually one of the very first. This is a true story. I was in middle school and I was watching Ghost Rider, and one of the first acting jobs, this actor was I forgot his name. Jesus. It was one of his first gigs, and I'm realizing as I'm saying this story is not interesting. Oh, Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
It was one of Don Cheadle's very first gigs, and he played like I think the brother of the sister of somebody who died or something like that. And the Ghost Rider was this kind of entity. It looked like a shining glow ball that just roamed around.
What the fuck are you talking about? Am
Ghost
I really
Rider.
high, or is this?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
No idea what
Oh
we're
no,
talking
because
about.
we talked about Ghost Rider. The
And
movie
this is
by
a-
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage, and he's talking about Ghost
Writer.
Writer.
Which
and
is
it's
a
a PBS series,
series
which I watched when I was in middle school
with Don Cheadle.
with Don Cheadle, and and realized the story was boring, and so I'm gonna stop talking.
Who's your neighbor that used to act or doesn't? I don't.
Oh fuck! What's his name?
The guy with the
Are we
van.
allowed to talk about them? Should we? Because he likes his privacy and shit.
Oh, he does like his
Yeah.
privacy.
And I don't
yeah.
wanna fuck with that.
we
I
don't
listen.
talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I had no
But-
idea.
but
We
we
can
can-
talk about him, but let's not like.
But like
name
he's one of
him.
those actors. Like if
Yeah.
you saw, because remember when I showed you his
Right, yeah,
picture,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of those.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
very cool.
like super respectable
Mhm.
actor too, an
Mhm.
actor's actor.
Mm. I will say I had no idea until like obviously we put
Yeah,
two
I
and
couldn't
two
recognize
together.
him.
Yeah, because he
Okay.
wears a bandana
So
over his head and he
lovely.
carries
Weird.
around.
Yeah.
This tiny
Yeah, a little
dog.
puppy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I think that's one of the weirdest things. I know you guys obviously grew up in LA, but since moving here, it's very rare that there is a time where I don't know someone who's on television, and coming from the UK, you know, that shit literally doesn't happen outside of Los Angeles. And I swear to God, it's the reason that like probably like 70% of the people I know keep in touch with me because we know people on television.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
It's bonkers how Hollywood is looked at, and I think people are,
They're just normal. Like my name's just a normal fucking guy. Normal.
No, he's
You're
not.
normal. No, you're not. You're a bit weird.
No, well, thank you. No, but like normal is, I would say we're abnormal because I don't get the impression that our neighbor likes typical Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
and so he stays away from the limelight.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm starting to realize I think a higher percentage of people in entertainment, which is the scariest thing in the whole fucking world. I think just being in entertainment is fucking horrible. And
It's such a
terrifying.
sideshow. It's a sideshow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a glorified sideshow because you're just watching, especially reality TV, right? We're literally watching these quote unquote train wrecks of lives, and we're enjoying these people's lives being crumbled right in front of our eyes. Yeah.
Can we not?
All right.
Can we not with the
Yeah,
greatest
me.
show on television
Ever. The greatest show ever.
Oh my god, it's so dark. It's so psychologically fucked up. I love it
That's
so
why
much.
okay, tell me if I'm wrong, babe. But most women in this country, particularly, my face just had a spasm. Particularly in this city, a lot of women who watch that show, because a lot of fucking women watch that show in the
Oh, we
city,
all
right?
do.
Everyone watches that show who's a woman.
Mhm.
They kind of fucking emulate their kind of lives, their dating life to that, right? They're
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Are you
that's
kidding?
fucked up,
Every
sorry.
single girl I
Oh,
know
that's not
thinks
good.
that she's the fucking bachelorette.
that's
Oh.
It's
Oh
horrendous.
my god! You know what though? The men are guilty too, because I'm sure the men want like 25 girls, fawning over them. You know?
Yeah, I
And they're
will
like,
say.
all right, I want you.
I mean, I think a lot of guys would like that. I think most guys I know out here are really fucked up and insecure. But yeah, most of the women I know, I mean, not the ones I know who are like wives. All the ones who are wives are all fucking normal, chill people. Every single wife I know in this town is, yeah, pretty much all of them are just like
Normal.
cool, just cool, like people I would be friends with.
Yeah.
Whereas all the
Yeah.
single girls I know act like they're on
Prescription
fucking
drugs.
Bachelors. Well, no, they actually are on prescription
That's
drugs.
my point.
But yeah, they all act like they're on the fucking
I don't know
Bachelorette.
these people.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I don't really know them anymore.
You know what the only flip side is to all these people? The only flip side is that they're good looking. Oh, so they're on television is entertaining for me. Oh my god, please speak English.
I yawned, sorry.
I'm kidding.
I'm high as balls.
Bowls.
This happened when we smoked it with Ron, and I gotta pee again.
Where's the lighter again?
Well, we are at over an hour.
Oh shit, really?
Really?
Yeah, it's a good episode.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, can we end with like a fun question, like what, like scariest thing? Okay, biggest fears.
Oh gosh, that's like another episode.
I don't like bees.
What about the letter D?
I don't like bees. I got
I
stung
know.
before and hurt, and I cried.
How old are you?
9.
27.
I hate the sight of corner tables. Why? Because I fucking stubbed my toe on them.
Are you scared of them? See the sign?
No, I was trying to be funny and then realized I wasn't.
Maybe you are.
Oh, don't give me that pity. Don't give me that pity, please. All right. Well, yeah, that's an absolute Halloween episode, right? We should kind of you want to coin this the Halloween episode or the poop episode?
The Halloween poop episode.
The diarrhea Halloween episode.
The diarrhea Halloween episode, which is funny because I actually got up to take a shit halfway through.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's my girlfriend Kay Smythe.
Yeah, I hope everyone that's listening, when you guys are sleeping and you guys wake up in the middle of the night and it's dark and you
Have to take a shit.
turn to the left, you see somebody.
That's such a great way to end. That's so fucking scary.
It's not your ex-girlfriend because you're single.
No, there's gonna be someone between your partner.
Oh yeah, Indy.
Yeah.
Aww, Indy.
Indy.
Fucked it up, man.
Yeah, because I don't want to get scared, man.
I'm fucking terrified right now. Have you guys seen Lights Out?
No.
Okay, we should watch that.
But there's gonna be someone between you and Indy.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kay.
No.
No, don't say that, bro.
No, Kay's gonna be on the floor for some reason. Yeah.
Hungover.
Oh. Yo, so that's a bit in the Cult documentary.
The Vow?
Yeah, they make the wives sleep on the floor.
You know,
that's I think one of my
the
biggest fears is getting
fucking Vow.
wrapped up
You
in
know,
a cult.
I actually know someone. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I wish her the best, but I don't like her fucking husband. I don't like the
I know what you're talking
motherfucker.
about.
And I'm not gonna say your name or her name because if I do, it's gonna be a giveaway. But you know what? It makes me kind of happy.
She got wrapped up in the fucking...
No. It doesn't make me happy that she got wrapped up in it, but you know that her husband has to watch.
I mean, like, it's fucking funny. Like, I'm sorry, and
Asshole.
like, it's awful. Like, obviously, getting involved in a cult. Like, obviously, it's like psychologically horrific.
Yeah.
But
No,
like at the same time, it's like eventually it has to get to the point of being like, yeah, joined a cult. Otherwise, you're just gonna fucking never get over that shit.
no, let me explain why he's an asshole. Very simple. He tried to sleep with my sister when she was.
Yeah,
Mm,
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
What a fucking loser.
Yeah.
So it's good that his wife got wrapped up in a cult. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, I'll just be sleeping on the floor.
Right. Yeah, and you're gonna wake up to
Someone between you and the wall.
Danny.
something's gonna whisper in your
What's
ear.
up, buddy?
Something's gonna whisper in your ear. And you're gonna feel it, and it's not gonna be Lanny or Indy.
No.
It's gonna be a. Wake up! It's time to take the poop.
It's gonna be fucking wonky. It's just gonna be
Oh, that's right. You got cats here too. All right. Anyway.
All right, good episode, guys.
Yeah.
Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that kind of shit. Go pay for us on Patreon because we're poor and all.
Not
Yeah.
Pantheon, Patreon.
Patreon. Yeah.
Not.
Good episode.
Later, gentlemen
Bye, guys.
and ladies.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.